Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another Vane FM reaction, once again suggested by Yak. And if you want to do a suggestion on any album you want, my Ko-fi link is in the description. This is the most recent album by Vane FM. I really think the album cover looks really cool, like the kind of house devolving into the screaming face. Yeah, it's a pretty short album too, at 32 minutes, 12 tracks. Basically continuing on with our saga of listening to a bunch of music from the people in this group, whether that's Fleshwater or Vane FM. There's some good news and bad news to my own artistry right now, because not only am I working on a new album, I'm also scheduled to be performing at Hilltop Festival in Olinda, so if you're in the area, feel free to come along. The bad news is my last album was removed from streaming services without warning or reason, so I've been working on contesting that as well as doing a bunch of uni work. So here's just a little snippet from my last album. You can still get it on Bandcamp and YouTube. I hope you liked it. Before we get into the first song as well, this is the first time I'm doing this, but I've been asked to look at the music videos for some of the songs in this album, and I believe that there are 3 music videos, which is The Killing Room, Hellnight, and Wavery. So when it gets up to those videos in the album, you'll see them appear in the bottom left of my screen. Let's get going. The first song, Welcome Home.
I can't sleep now.
Sample. Can't sleep now. I've got the lyrics up in my left monitor too, so... Oh, that's a cool riff. It's so low. It's almost Loathe vibes. Yeah. That's cool. It's like the building layers of distortion are screaming in the background. Damn, they're like clipping. I'm a fan so far. You need like a limiter, like struggling to keep down the dynamic range of these peaks. Ooh, some dissonant little high second fills. Hell yeah, I'm loving this delivery. Ooh, this is building in intensity. So many layers, and that driving like low note there. And it transitions into The Killing Room. Wow, that was a really good opener. All right, let's have a look at the lyrics. I feel like I recognize part of that song from something, but I don't know what. Interesting. It's like, it starts with the Let Me Sleep Now. Sorry, I Can't Sleep Now, and the Let Me Go. So it's kind of, I guess, that same thematic continuation of lay back like a patient, let your conscience let me go. Fuck the pavement, keep the glass wet, detonate the telephone. Now your ears to the wound. This is very conceptual and very like layered in meaning. I can't even really glean any sort of definition or transcription from this because I feel like it's so like deep and layered that I'm not fully understanding it yet. So let's get on to the next song and the first music video, which is The Killing Room. Starting with some accents. Oh hell yeah. Whoa, the eyes. I like the low frame rate. It's interesting the pattern they're using here. Seems like a young version. Oh, the whispering, screaming. The Deftones almost. Damn! The imagery here is startling in a very cool way. Whoa. They all look really young, which is interesting. Hell yeah. These riffs are really driving. And the singer's vocal rhythm is excellent. Destroying everything. I wonder what the door open represents. An escape? It was the same rusted scissors from before. Screams are so good. Da 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 da. Little rhythms. The scissors is a motif that's used in this video a lot. side belt, did you hear that? Damn, that distortion build. Oh, nice, halftime. But then with the sped up guitar. It's interesting how the backdrop is just like nothing in darkness. Oh. It's gotten so bright now, the lighting's so strange in a way that I think is cool. And now these dissonants sort of like swirling. Wow. I like that sort of like Ada Rook-esque, like pleading vocals there. Going to more traditional sort of metal riff. Hell yeah. I love the reverb on that snare, it's so like crushing. Whoa, that's a lot of blood. Damn. It's a shame that it was all a dream though. Unless there's some sort of semblance of like what happened. Ah. That's really interesting. Wow, okay. Damn. Alright, let's have a look into the lyrics as well. It seems to be basically just like this world is mistreating me and I don't have any power or control of my life as a kind of like song. It's like using metaphors of like carrion and like excrement to like sort of as a metaphor for the disgust that you feel towards the world, and then using that as like a sort of like smothering, like downtrodden crush sort of thing. I'm interested to what the last verse means. We're all born to wonder. The seven C's of our stage relations. The X is sign for 8 billion entrants. There is an end, but you won't. Sorry, there is an end, you won't make it. So it's basically just like a nihilistic thing, I assume. All right, let's get on to the next song. Versus Wyoming. That's such a strange stereo spectrum. Oh, they're screaming. Guitars, and also they're screaming. Cool drum progression. Damn, these rhythms. I love using like rhythmic complexity. Oh, I love it when they use like found sound or like talking in music. Wow. Almost like a Fleshwater section. Wow, they're using that clipping sound again, which is really interesting. Wow, it builds. Fear and non-fiction it transitions perfectly into. Wow. That's really cool. All right. Let's have a look at the lyrics. Okay, basically this just seems like a premonition song. It's like, here it comes, but also like, we're living the fucking dream. It's like sarcastic about like living conditions. I think you can kind of very quickly see the metaphor that's being portrayed to like real life with like housing crises and things like that. Where it's like, oh, we're so happy right now. The sarcastic sort of tendency. Get to the next song, Fear in Non-Fiction. It's interesting, it's like real fear, I guess. Yes. His vocal timbre is great. Dissonance in the guitar lines. Those rhythms and the vocals are cool too. They always like mirror the drums really well. Like an interwoven sort of thing with each concurrent melody or rhythmic line. Or that no is cool. Harmonics. Ah yes. Mixed with harmonics and feedback there. Counting on the cymbal is cool. There's a sense of like desperation here. Yeah. Yes. It's hard to say things here because it's just like so enthralling and engaging. I like the rhythm sound like that. I think it's saying like wake up or something. Da 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 da. Clean vocals. They're so dry, which is interesting. Yes, I love the screaming background vocal in like the ethereal section. It's like a thing Deftones does. snare processing. It's so thwacky. Yeah. Oh, that rhythmic feeling there. Gave me rhythmic displacement. You can figure out where the one is. Oh, that clipping again. Oh, skipped a beat. Or half a beat. Yeah, the triplets. Wow, it's like they're pulling and pushing on the sound here. I think it's a harmonic there, or something like resonant tone in that left ear. That's nice. It's a good way to end it too. Wow. All right, let's have a listen to listen. We've already had a listen. Let's have a look at some of the lyrics here. There's the exhaustion theme that kind of runs through all the lyricism of the vocalist here in like a lot of the work that he's done. For example, with like the I can't sleep, but like as the ending words, but also like the coma, in a coma of our choice. It also could be referencing a lot of things feel like a societal like commentary here. For example, with everyone's lost their minds, you know, survive if we lose interest, we've lost, survive if we lose interest. And take the moral compass in the vortex of every voice. So it's like getting taken advantage of on a societal level. And I think that kind of makes sense with like even the album cover too, where it's almost like this building is collapsing and then you're a part of it. I don't know, I could be reading too much into the metaphors here, but that was great. Listen to the next song, Lights Out. Ooh. That's the heaviest start we've had to one of the songs. Oh, I like that little line. Like the fuzz pedal, I think it was. Oh, that was cool. Having some lower screams there, like trading vocal lines. I don't know if it's the same singer, but it's a different timbre. Oh, that like gliding down. Wow, it's a weird stereo image there. Oh, it's so spacious. Trading lines again. Squealing distortion. Yeah, feedback, cool. Oh, breath is cool. Slowing down a little here. Really slowing down. I've said this many times, but I really like how they play with tempo. Ooh. It's like a bell with reverb and some other sounds on it. It's like really dissonant, that's cool. Yeah, I was a fan of that. Oh, and it does lean into the next song. Damn. Oh, some of the lyrics here are similar to, it's a song off their last album. What's it? Broken Glass Complexion, where it's talking about, like, swallowing the key or something like that. Where it's, like, both guts hold the key to the cuffs. So, lock the door, get a knife, read up, spell weapons that thatch your trust is interesting to me. Because that part is kind of like a more, like, you've been cornered kind of feeling. It kind of feels like you're hiding from something. Let yourself down. That's interesting. It starts and ends with it. There must be a reason for that. It seems to be a more conceptual like album in regards to the lyricism, where it seems to be a lot more abstract but also visceral in a way. So I'm gonna have a harder time on the first listen like breaking down lyrics, but in a way that's kind of a good thing. All right, let's move on to the next song, Wherever You Are. Some interesting drum sounds here. This is cool. There's just like metal noises in the right ear there. Kind of got a swung feel here. It's like a worn piano. That bass line. It's like some Giles Corey reverb. I like those, like that melody. Seems like everything's sort of slurring together. The way that sort of resolved into the unresolved chord was nice. Oh, that little like plucky little thing in the left ear is really nice. Building that atmosphere of like dread and I guess doubt in this song. There are just quite simple lyrics here as I'm reading along, but they also mean so much. Oh, that was a cool film. Oh, panning around with these like guitar noises. Wow. That might be my favorite so far. I'm really liking the subtleties in that. Wow. Fading out. Damn. Alright, let's have a look at the lyrics. It's haunting. I've been walking a lot. I don't remember him like that. I'll be fine. I love too deeply. I fall in love with everything that comes my way. So it's like an over-attachment mixed with grieving song. Some sort of loss or betrayal. And then it's like, I don't want to hurt myself more or get hurt more. Alright, let's listen to the next song, Magazine Beach. Ooh. Slappy snare there. Nice chords again. Ooh. Is that the aim-in break? It's like played live there. I wonder what that vocal sample is. This is very Fleshwater. I do like it a lot. Yeah. There's a ferocity to those vocals. It's crazy. It's really nice. Nice. The drums mixed with that like crushing reverb on those guitars. Yes. Ah, that was cool! I love that! Oh no, it's almost over! I wish that was so much longer! Oh my god, that was amazing! That's my only complaint about that song. I wish it was longer. I want a 5-minute version of that. That's crazy! Alright. Lose My Mind is like the sampler. I think that sounds like the other singer of Fleshwater. But correct me if I'm wrong. I've heard that they're partners, so it kind of makes sense. It seems to be about self-destructive tendencies. It's like, dried off your clothes, got into bed, losing my mind. But it's like, it's also like ends with like, we all become the bomb, ready for the intercom. Don't spoil the big surprise, keep moving on. It seems self-destructive in a way, which is interesting. But I really like the sort of like ricocheting back and forth tendencies here between like these like ethereal sections and screaming. I need to stop saying crushing and downtrodden. Or glean. Those are the words I'm saying a lot this video. But that kind of crushing and downtrodden atmosphere. Alright, let's go into the next song, which is Inside Dream. Sorry, Inside Design. Ooh. Whoa. It's the heaviest so far. These rhythmic patterns. Oh, that feedback. I think it was feedback at least. The high-pitched noise. It could be a synth. Ooh, dissonance. Nice. The drummer is so good. Like underappreciated. If the drummer's underappreciated, I mean, they need an opera. Oh, that little thing on the left ear there. Panning to the right now. Nice. And jammier section here. Smacking sort of feeling there with that little da-da-da-da. How's that? How's that? Good, it's very good. I like that song a lot. Once again, this seems to be continuing this self-destructive tendency with like the rip out my insides, show me as I am, shut it the fuck up, you motherfucking bastard. Kill the lights off our tepid lives. There's so much self-loathing here. Who is time to spend unconvinced that we're all gonna die? Begs the question, a difference tell me, let me out. It's like, damn, I don't know if this is a suicide song, but it kind of feels a little bit like a suicide song. And I mean, I hope he feels better soon. I assume so because he's alive currently, if I'm correct. I'm not gonna J-Schlatt the Queen this and predict it by accident. But it seems to be just quite a self-loathing, depressed song. All right, we're going on to the next music video, which is Hellnight. Silent Brain. Ah, okay, good. Seizure warning. Once again, seizure warning here. If if you're only listening to it, not looking. Ooh. The music nerd and me just looking at that gear there. It's interesting how it's like panning between this live performance and like the outside world. It's like spindly trees. Kind of has a Deftones video vibe. Driving. This is like crushing like little ambient sections in the background. I think it's really cool. I need to stop saying crushing ambience. I like the reverb characteristics, that's what I'm saying. That scream. It's interesting how the white balance is like very bright. You can kind of see like the bluish sort of tint. It's panning between a lot of different live performances. It just seems like they're sort of emphasizing the community here. That chugging guitar. Different camera qualities, different close-ups. Oh, that was cool with like the burning book there. That's cool. There's like scraping guitars and that like almost whisper scream voice. That's a good riff. It's gonna build into like a hi-fi version of that. What did I say? That's so cool. It sounds amazing. Wow. This makes you want to see them live. Yeah. Another riff. I like the sort of trading they often do there. It's like the riff and then you miss it or you need it or whatever he's saying. It was interesting they showed the camera equipment there. The ceiling tiles kind of gave it more desolate atmosphere. Oh, I really like this trail of this like whirring distortion. That's cool. Into square aspect ratio. It's a skull. That's a good video and a good song. Overall, I think I do prefer the previous album, but I'm still absolutely loving it. Let's have a look at the lyrics. Stay up till August, pay up your progress. Time can wait to heal. That's interesting. A lot of it's about exhaustion and sleeping, and this seems to just be about like sleep deprivation. Tear off the skin if the table gets cold. Holy, that's a visceral lyric. Wading waist deep on the cutting room floor. That's almost just like the Sprain lyric of like 3 contributions all scrapped or whatever. Where he said about like, I have to find that lyric now. The first 2 drafts rejected with a single written critique. Its rapture is still the way you feel your page. I find it to be lacking. That's what I was thinking of. It's a lyric off the last song on the Lama's Effigy by Sprain, where it's the, that sort of like, I need to make something good. Everything I've done, been removed. It's not good enough. You just dismiss it. Sort of ideal. Waste it. Fuck it. Be it. Alright. Next song, Orgy in the Morgue. That reminds me of that, wasn't it a story that like Mary Shelley like had sex on like her uncle's grave or something? I don't know the story, but I think that's what I'm referring to. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, let's get into it. Orgy in the Morgue. Oh. That's fast. Good panning. Oh. The rhythms here. Whispering or like talking in the left ear. Oh, that bass tone is crazy! Wow! Oh! Cool. Console's crazy. Desperation of like talk screamed vocals. Whoa, that's like stereo, like screaming there. Low growl. pivoting back and forth. Counting. A little fill it was called, the cymbals. Ooh. Maybe like triplets? It's almost like a trap pattern. Feedback. I'm seeing a lot of sprain parallels here with like the lyrics here with like, you will use this as a way to keep yourself entertained. We will see everything you wanted that could never be. Whoa, this is cool. That's like a sort of like, it reminds me of the, am I just entertainment to you? Like my downfall, does this make you happy? It's a cool concept. I'm really liking this sort of ambient passage with like the breathing in the left. Once again, word disassociation. There's another Sprain reference. I need to stop talking about Sprain. I'm sure they probably haven't heard that album, but especially because this came out before that album. What am I talking about? No, I really enjoy that song. But yeah, things like these are lamp, toaster, bed, chair, desk, door, bird. These are just words that don't matter. It reminds me of like that. I repeat the word idiot to myself until the words lose its meaning. This is, yeah, it's interesting how they've kind of gone for a similar like way of describing self-loathing or like derealization. It's like, I think that song is really cool. I was a little bit worried about it because things that I've heard from Bones in the past have been subpar, in my opinion. But I think the inclusion of Bones kind of works here, especially because of how like buried and sort of like washed out their performance is. Not because I don't want to hear it, but because I just think it fits thematically. All right, now we're going on to the last music video, which is the song Wavery. Let's have a listen and watch. It's a cool color palette we're going for. Actually, it's a warm color palette. Ooh. That's that house again, and then those trees. I like using the eye as symbolism. Oh, we play Zildjians! That snare sound is so like resonant. I don't know what that like sort of like tone is there. Bass. That's a good shot. This is very Deftones music video. That's cool. I like that door. I like the focus pull. I'm really liking the focus pulls in general. And the low-key sort of understated vocals kind of fit this a lot. It feels foreboding. Those God rays. He's seething. It's almost corner over stacked. More shoegazy here. Ooh, that's a nice interval. We're going down a bit. Almost 9 Inch Nails-y. I wonder what's in that jar. That's a cool effect for the cold.
From east to west.
It's so Conor Oberst, I love it. I wonder what moving the bed symbolizes. I'm finding a door. Cool. The mixture between the harsh and small vocals. I think we're finding out what's in the jar now. It's gonna be some sort of amalgam. A homunculus. Oh, that was cool. So like the particles from the moisture in the air from his breath. Close up on the hair and some shit. Only in the silhouette. Yeah, it's a, oh, he's killing the homunculus. The eyes. I wonder what the eyes symbolize. They use a lot in their art. Are they in the jar now? Oh, that was a cool little panic in there. Oh, that was a good pull. Yeah. Wow. I really like those chords. Such a sense of finality in the last one. Interesting how like the screaming vocals don't match up with like the almost whispered performance in the video. Ooh, slowing down. Slowing down even more. That's a cool chord. Explosion of the sun. The homunculus. Nice. Hard to comment on so many things at once. It's so slow and so like, it's almost like a frozen reverb. It's crazy. With like the building dissonance as well. Yeah. Shaky panning. Out of focus. From the perspective of the little goober, the little greebly. The bed's outside now. Is the house destroyed? I think that's the house destroyed. Eric Ritchie did a good job. Nice. And he's walking off. That was a very good song. It's likening death as a sort of rebirth, because it's comparing like death to like the womb of words, blah, blah, blah. Retracing steps back. Then also like dead, I feel your embrace connecting between the wall, ashes in bed. Sleep, like rebirth in death, is the kind of two metaphors I'm getting here. Really beautiful song. It's really well written too. And I think it's filmed in a really interesting way. All right, I must be so right here. The last song's called Funeral Sound. Let's have a listen. 7 minutes, that's gonna be cool. I hope it's like one of those songs where it's like, I was like, 1 minute, I hope this was like 9. Give me a 12-minute opus. All right, last song, Funeral Sound. That is a funeral sound. We got low piano. Oh, I like those intervals. Those close. Yes.
Do not need to speak anymore.
I like that interval in the vocals when he's speaking more. The vocal reverb.
Still here.
It feels like he's in a small, you're very close to the mic, but in a large space. It's good. Good production, mixing. Foreboding sense from that piano. You are.
You're sitting right here in my hand.
I'm loving this.
There's no
Something sort of meditative about this song.
except
These little plinks.
everything we can.
Oh, it's so broken.
Whoever you are.
This piano sounds so good. Oh, some orchestral elements. Whoa! That limiter, I know exactly what that sound is. I've used it before. Damn, that's cool. Oh my fuck, I love this song. There's so much cool experimentation. It's got a very 9 Inch Nails piano sound to it too. And then like glitching in and out of this section is bellissimo. We're getting some jazz choreo-esque elements here too, with like this distorted radio. We're going into clipping again into the limiter.
Hey, I just can't go to bed now, but
Oh,
I can't sleep. But I care about you. I don't want. I just get nervous. I don't know. I don't want to be like crazy, but it just that with like safety, it just makes me so nervous.
oh no.
Especially because I just feel like
Being a
it's
task fighting. This is gonna be a good closer, I can tell.
a lot. But
So sad.
I'll talk to you. Bye.
Yeah. Fuck.
This world's gonna ruin you. This world's gonna ruin you.
Especially with like that concerned like interruption. It's like, I'm worried sick about you. And it's like, I'm worried sick about myself. And it's just like, I don't want to hurt you. It's like, oh my god. Nervous about safety. This feels like a suicide note in this verse. Without the evidence, I'd like you to collect puppy wherever you are. Because when I'm gone, you'll still hear me. Yeah. Fuck. Dude, this is so sad. Oh my god. Oh. So tragic. So beautiful and angry at the same time. Oh my god. This song's a 10 out of 10. Dude. I'm gonna cry. Dude, I actually feel like I'm crying. Oh no, we're going for section. Oh, they're fusing it perfectly. What the fuck do I do? Don't critique this. Dude, come on. Oh my god, there's such like a bittersweet sound here. That note, because it's almost like a major chord, but then it's got the rest of these like open voicings. It's so poignant and beautiful. And I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry video. Dude. I wish it didn't just fade out though. That's a little bit of a disappointment, but still. Actually, it makes sense. I will always be here whenever you are. That makes sense with a fade out. That lyric actually is the one time that makes me forgive a fade out. Because it's like, it feels like it's it feels like it's like continuing on forever, because it's like, I'll be here whenever you are. It's like, whenever you're ready to come back to this project, I'll be here whenever you are. It's kind of like, oh, there's actually more after this. Oh my god, wherever you are. Oh, and it builds up into distortion. Oh, dude. The call hang up. Ignore all of that rant I just did about it not ending well. Return to that metaphor of like talking to this person. It's like, I've obviously upset you with my own self-destructive behavior, but it's like, God, I relate to that too much. It's like, okay. It's like, I don't want to hurt you by making myself feel bad, because I don't care about it, but obviously you do, and it's hurting you. So who am I as a person to make you feel bad whilst making myself feel bad? Dude, that song is a fucking 10, and I don't care what anyone else says. That song made this album make so much more sense to me. Dude, I think I prefer this to Ozone. Oh my god. Right, okay. I'm gonna give this a first listen score of 92. I think this is solidly a 92. There's only a few things that detract from it. Wow, okay, that was so perfect and poignant and beautiful. God. Alright, well, thank you everyone so much for watching. I hate doing self-promotion, but I have to say, like, subscribe, blah blah blah, whatever. And for the outro, here's a little snippet of an upcoming song from my next album. Thanks so much for watching. Bye! And as